generation, younger generations, or in certain parts of our countries with differences in access to artificial intelligence. Then the next question is the quality of the data. If we want to trust artificial intelligence, we have to have greater and more consolidated quality data. And that way, we will have trust in them and they can be certified. And we want to have models, we want to have open access, but it has to be multiple access. We're all different. You can see it just looking around the auditorium here. And the example we saw from Prime Minister Modi earlier with the left hand and the right hand, we can see the different models. We want open source models and multiple sorts which reflect our diversity, which look like us. And that is why open source and multiple models and opening up databases for the training of such models and the diversity of that and the transparency of algorithms are key elements to establish trust in artificial intelligence. We also want to have a proper respect for privacy. We've heard this in discussions. And we are here in a world where data is so open and we can accelerate innovation with it, but there has to be proper protection of privacy. And so we need to have a framework to establish trust so that each citizen has the assurance that their privacy is protected. We want a trust framework so that we can make a distinction between deep fakes and proper information. We want a framework that will protect our authorities from cyber attacks and means that we can have a calm environment to work with AI. We want a framework to have proper respect for creativity. And each person creating something has their rights. You get the author's rights, copyright, and so on for artists, reporters, writers, and so on. And we want to have a situation where artificial intelligence is not used for mass control, but we have to have a proper law and order in our environments. We have to have proper arrangements because artificial intelligence needs so much energy, and yet we want to protect our planet and biodiversity. So we have to foster artificial intelligence which will find low-carbon electricity and more frugal models which will make it possible for us to use less energy. Now, what I'm sketching out here are what we could call the commons or the pillars, and they're not other people's problems, and they shouldn't be seen as a problem which innovators are just referring to someone else who would have to deal with them. These are inbuilt problems. They are part and parcel of artificial intelligence, and this is what means that we will be able to trust or not trust artificial intelligence when it becomes part of our.
You're listening in as the French President, Emmanuel Macron, is giving the final address at the AI Action Summit in Paris, France. We are looking ahead as momentarily, once this concludes, he will be meeting with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance. We have to get our third 2-minute commercial break in right now. We'll be right back following some